Hello, good morning. Students, today I would like to teach you the lesson on translation. Translation is very important. Although the topic appears very simple, but it's very complicated. It becomes very dangerous if we translate in a bad manner. So, translation plays a very vital role in our day-to-day life. If we want to express our views, whether it is business or in daily life, anywhere, in foreign, abroad or in India, we have to communicate with our own language. Some people are very expert, perfect in their language, but they don't know to communicate in another languages. For example, we are in abroad. How can we communicate to the people belonging to that world, that country? So we have to keep in mind some points. First of all, we have to study, observe the parts of speech, prepositions, adjectives, adverbs, noun, pronoun, etc. We have to also keep in mind some equivalents. Equivalents means similar words having similar meaning. We also keep in mind text and source language. Source language in which we are habitual, and text and target language in which we are going to translate. We want to convey the meaning. In translation, we study some linguistic levels. Linguistic levels in the sense that phonology, phonetics, morphology, lexical study, and semantic level or syntactic level also play their roles. First of all, I would like to tell you about the definition of translation. Translation is a very complex process. It is the shifting of one language into another language, shifting of source language into target language. We have to pay attention on the equivalents, and equivalents are the words which have similar sense. Secondly, we have to keep in mind the types of translation. There are two types of translation: literal and literary. Literal translation is very dangerous. It's not very good because it depends on the phrases, words. If we translate any sentence in the same sense, in the same sense based on words, it's literal translation. For example, मैं उसे देखकर बाग बाग हो गया. I became garden to see her. People will laugh. Why? Because it is based on the words. But if you translate in another way, I became overjoyed to see her. There is no garden, but the sense is complete. So literary translation is very important. Second example, तेज मूसलाधार या बारिश हो रही. If we translate it into it's raining cats and dogs. Cats and dogs, kutte billi? No. Cats and dogs means sense in the sense that heavy rainfall is occurring outside. So we have to emphasize on literary translation that has sense, that has implementation, interpretation. Do you know, students, that there were two thinkers, translators, that propounded their theories, Eugene Nida and J.C. Catford. Both translators were very experts in their theories. They provided the hints, the specialties for doing translation, and we have to study them. We have to take examples from their study. During the 1970s, they propounded their theories and we follow them. Translation is based on linguistic process. We have semantic level. Semantic pertaining to meaning. First of all, we have to keep the strong ideas of meaning. The meaning should be perfect. We should not impart wrong meaning. So semantic level is very very important. If we translate from a sentence in different way, it gives not sense but nonsense. Second is syntactic level. Syntactic means syntax, structure, sentence structure. The sentence structure should be very very in a sequence way. How the subject comes followed by verb and object. But if we mismatch or misjumble the sentence in a different manner, it kills the sense. Third is morphological. Morphological is the same that relates to words. Means words play very important role, but they should have meaning, sense. So translation covers all these things. Last is lexical. Lexical is also related to the words, the minimal unit of words. So in translation, parts of speech, noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, interjection, conjunction also plays very important. Besides these articles, prepositions, they have to be kept in our mind. Active voice, narration. These topics are very very basic things that enable us to have perfect translation. In translation, in our syllabus, so far as the course of BA Part 3rd is concerned, we are asked translation from English to Hindi and Hindi to English. So students, you should study, you should go through the notes, the study for these topics. Phonetics. Students, phonetics, the scientific study of sound speech. You have to study the sounds, their speech organs that enable us to communicate perfectly. So students, translation is very very important, and if you want to study translation, the books I recommend or the books are recommended that you have to have a good dictionary from Hindi to English and English to Hindi. Hardev Bahari, Oxford, Bholanath Tiwari, and you have to reference books of Hindi and English equivalents. You have to translate one page daily, just like you have to practice the translation. You have to study first of all Hindi newspaper, the same content, and then translate it into English. You have to listen the Hindi newspapers, the Hindi news on TV, and then you observe in English news. I suggest you that if you follow these things, these tips, you will definitely get success in translating the ideas. So it is very important to understand translation, its process, so far as the different types of concepts are concerned. So students, you have to study the things in a very very particular way so that the lesson should have an impact on your mind, and I will give you some examples as soon as you study these things, and tomorrow the homework you are being given on the translation will be very very interesting. Thank you.